You're listening to CILU 102.7 FM in Thunder Bay or worldwide on the web at luradio.ca. We are your campus and community radio station.
What's up, Thunder Bay and Northwestern Ontario? Welcome back to Wired for Sound. We've got a great show coming up for you guys. I'm your host, Sarah MacArthur, and to my right, Jason Wellwood. He's the station manager here at LU Radio, and he's going to be talking about the fund drive that they have coming up, which is really important to keep this place running. And he'll tell you all about how you can donate, and because we all know you listen to 102.7. So, but first we have a great show. Here's Noel Johnson from Calgary.
I wait for a minute now, 2 days and I wonder how.
I'm from a small town outside of Calgary called Cochrane, so I always grew up around small town people and just never really had a fondness for music when I was younger until I just so happened to get a guitar, and I honestly just started playing over a summer, and it just kind of came naturally to me. So it was when I first started playing, I immediately started writing songs because I really didn't know how to play otherwise, so I wasn't really good at playing covers and stuff. So I've been writing for about 9 or so years now. I won actually 2 radio contests, both $10,000 each, that I was able to put towards an album. And with that album, I had a producer named Michael Bernard Fitzgerald and a guy named Josh Gwillem, and we went down to Nashville and hired studio musicians down there and just recorded an album down there. It was great times.
I've wasted time, so let's go.
Music video I did this past summer, and we didn't really have too many nice days in Calgary, so we ended up just having to shoot on this dreary sort of day, but started about 3 in the afternoon, went till 3 in the morning, and it was really cold, but about halfway through I started drinking, and it was really great after that. The director actually said to me, he's like, yeah, you know what, we should reshoot the half of the video that you weren't drinking and make you drink for it, because we got way more out of you. You were just so awesome on camera with that. So, but it was a weird experience because my first music video, but it was fun. Keep on rocking, Ontario.
Where would I be if I realized I can't?
You name the independent artist, and it's down here in this massive CD library at LU Radio. And I know one of the big parts of the fund drive, which we talked about earlier, is to help revamp this place.
That's right. Not necessarily specifically the CD library, but definitely the basement. If you take a look around our CD library, you can see that it's all bare walls and bare wires hanging. There's no insulation, that sort of thing. And we're hoping that with some of the money raised, we can put some insulation here and do some soundproofing, which would be a big cost saver for both us and the university. Awesome.
Now, and I know the fund drive, it's not just a fund drive that you can donate, it's year-round, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. You can call us at 343-8881 to donate. You can also go onto our website at any time. We have PayPal through the website at luradio.ca. Just click on the donate button and it'll take you right there.
Awesome. It's 102.7. I know a ton of people that do actually have shows on that station, and it's awesome. I listen to it all the time. But what do these red dots mean? That's what I want to know.
The red dots, they mean Canadian content.
Canadian content. Nice. Speaking of Canadian content, we have 2/3 of Jeff Martin's 777 coming up for you. 2/3 equals minus Jeff Martin. Check it out.
Jay and myself have been playing in a band together for the last 10 years, and so we kind of, just having different musicians in a band's going to change the sound a little bit, so it still has that sort of rootsy Tea Party Jeff Martin sound with a bit of Australian rock.
There's a bit more blues in there, isn't there? A little bit more blues.
A bit more blues, and it's just kind of a interesting sounding style of music at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. So. Well, the band that we were in is called Sleepy Jackson. So we toured America like 2004, like 6 years ago, and we did a couple of shows in Canada, but it was just Toronto and Montreal, wasn't it? Well, he did like 2 shows.
I thought we asked him to be in our band.
Yeah, that's how it kind of started out. It was like, Jeff, do you want to be in our band?
I guess it kind of would be that way.
Yeah, and then we're like, oh, well, you know, don't really have any songs, so
Strength in numbers.
you can be in our band and we'll play your songs. He had a few songs when we started recording, and then we ended up supposed to record for a month, and we ended up recording for another month, and then another month, and next thing it's like, this was July last year, so we're in there for like 6 months, and so we wrote some other songs while we're there, and got an album's worth of songs.
Yeah, Jeff rocks. Very talented boy. He's got a set of pipes on him. Like, we're very grateful of Jeff's past. He was a very prolific songwriter and a successful career, so we don't ignore that. So we definitely, in the live shows, we acknowledge that by we play a few Tea Party songs, but we like Malcolm and I, we purposely haven't listened to the way the Tea Party would play it, because we want to put our own spice in there. So we are playing Tea Party songs, but we try to make them very much our own.
The ground cries out. The ground cries out.
Oh, there it is. You know what, every once in a while on Wired for Sound, I like to listen to a little jazz, folk, rockabilly, and you know what, you may be asking yourself, what is that? Well, guess what? It's the Good Lovelies. They were actually in town. I got a chance to chat with them and listen to their music, and they actually really are quite lovely. Coming up later on in the show, we're going to have Jason Wellwood bringing you What's Up in Thunder Bay. But first, check out the Good Lovelies.
Hands on the handlebars, one on my umbrella. My hands are getting wet, I can't help but steal for this puddle. Let the rain fall, so still, nothing will sing our smiles. Double Dutch was made for sunny days when we've been driving such long hours.
So the song you just heard from the Good Lovelies was Made for Rain, and the title of the album is Let the Rain Fall. Now tell me about this album, guys. I just love the cover of it. How did this come about?
We have a friend, she's a brilliant artist, Julia Hepburn in Toronto, and she does these dioramas that are about a foot square or so, or she does them in little lanterns. It's all made of Fimo. I just love her work.
So this is a diorama?
It's a diorama, and we were just thinking we wanted to do something a little different than a photograph this time, and thought she might do something really cool, and she did. So,
well, it is really cool, because I know you have your actual picture on the back as well. And then if I flip it around, that's the diorama. That's so cool. There's 13 tracks on here. Now, you guys do all your own writing?
We do. There's just one cover on there, Chaos's Crab Bucket. But yeah, otherwise it's all, everything we wrote. We all 3 of us write, so we each have equal parts. We're very diplomatic that way.
I love it. So Crab Bucket, tell us about that. How did that come about?
Well, it's a song we did a couple times in our live show, and we thought if we're going to do a cover, we should do a cover of a Canadian. And then Chaos is from my hometown of Whitby, Ontario, so there's that connection. But we really, when we redid it, it's obviously different from his version, but it's very much in that like swing style of the 1940s and 50s, which suits us a lot. So it just became a natural fit. And in fact, we recorded it not intending necessarily to put it on the album, but it happened, and it was great.
Has he heard the track?
I don't know. But our good friend Fred Penner is playing a show with him, Chaos, in Toronto next weekend. So we're gonna send Fred with a CD for Chaos, so hopefully you'll hear it.
I bet you'll love it.
That's
Us
for you
too.
to say.
So, and you play the banjo?
I do. We actually all play everything except for we're traveling this time with our first man lovely, Ben Whiteley.
Man lovely.
And the only thing we don't play is the upright bass, but once in a while he lets us play his electric bass. And we all play the guitar, banjo, mandolin between the three of us. So
you all alternate.
We do. We have
cool is
attention
that?
deficit disorder.
So we don't get bored.
So do you guys ever fight over who's gonna play what?
Has it ever happened? Have we ever gone? Have you ever thrown down a hat? Drop of the hat?
Tonight at the Finn Hall.
Come see the good lovely.
I'm gonna throw a pancake at someone.
Throw down. And another question: what do you guys have on your iPods? What do you guys listen to?
Good question. I spent the entire day listening to the Decemberists,
And
like three records.
And I spent the entire day listening to Mumford & Sons.
Oh, nice.
Sue, what did you listen to in the front seat with Ben?
Listen to the Beatles, little bit of
Smooth jazz.
smooth jazz. It's true. Actually, that was my playlist last night. I played a lot of smooth jazz for these guys, which I think they really enjoyed.
To say I love you, yes I do. I love it.
It was a good
And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you doing the interview for us here for Shaw TV, and have a great show tonight. Run out and get Let the Rain Fall by the Good Lovelies. You won't regret it.
Welcome back to Wired for Sound. I'm Jason Wellwood, bringing you some of the shows that you don't want to miss in Thunder Bay. Roger Marin and Megan Lane are going to bring blues rock to the Apollo on the 28th. It's a 19-plus show. Following that, on the 29th at Crocs, it's Protest the Hero, bringing prog metal for all ages. After that show, Larry and his Flask, an alt-country band, are going to play. It's 19-plus, also happening at Crocs, so what they're going to do is clear out the bar, and then those of you who are over 19 can come back and check out Larry and his Flask. The next night, for pop fans, we've got Fifi Dobson and These Kids Wear Crowns playing at the Outpost. And on the 1st, we have the LU Radio wrap-up party featuring Robin Ranger, the Damon Dobak Trio, Bay City Sound Collective, and DJ Love, as well as an Indian buffet, and that's happening at the Finlandia Club. Also at the Finlandia Club on the 2nd, it'll be Rodney Brown doing a best of show, and we've got Classified coming on April 7th. He'll be bringing hip-hop to Crocs in a 19-plus show. And for more information on these shows and so many more, because there's a lot more shows happening around this city, check out tvshows.com.
All right, so if you're watching the show right now and you're thinking, hey, guess what? I want to host a show on 102.7 FM LU Radio. What do you do, Jay? Is it just CDs? How does it work?
No, you can, of course, use CDs. However, we do have inputs for MP3 players. You can play off the computer itself. You can use cassettes, and you can also use the turntables and play off of record, just like a real DJ.
Very nice. And speaking of real DJs, every Tuesday nights you can go down to the Black Pirates Pub and hone your skills in front of a crowd and become a super awesome DJ.
You're with your girl, I'm with my man, but can we be more than friends? Friends, 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 I'm friends, 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 but can we be friends? Friends, 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 I'm friends, 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 but can we be friends? Friends,
my name is Frank Lesnick, aka GRUVINN, and I started Open Decks here at the Black Pirate Pub. And it's just a night where local DJs can come and play their music, get their names out there, and just come here and just all around have a good time and get people moving on the dance floor. At Open Decks, you're free to bring your own equipment. I do have some equipment available, turntables, Serato, or the C DJs. You can bring, if you want to bring a USB stick, we have a controller for that. You can bring your own CDs, your own vinyl, or your own computer. So we got a pretty wide range of acceptability as far as DJs. If you can DJ at all, come down and try your stuff. It's all about getting people out there and comfortable and wanting to come out and play music. And I know there's a lot of closet DJs out there that have never played for a crowd that love to just sit at home and just mix music back and forth. And this is a great opportunity for them to come out and actually play in front of a crowd.
Well, my name is Len. I'm here in Thunder Bay because I live here, which surprises some people. And I'm at Open Decks because I use it as a practice platform because I'm actually a professional DJ and I play all over North America. And I have a couple big shows coming up in Toronto, New York City. And I'm here tonight to hang out and do some practicing. When I first went to Toronto, whenever there was an opportunity where I thought I might get a chance to play, I used to keep records in my truck. And you know, if somebody like couldn't play, whatever, we go get our records and play for free. When you're starting a DJ, every opportunity you have to play loud, you should take it. And if you're someone in Thunder Bay right now and are at home thinking they want to start DJing, come here, arrive early, see if you can do it.
Frank asked us right before we started this up, he's like, hey Isaac, you want to help me do this open decks thing? And I was like, yeah. I mean, I only wish that I had somebody asking me that 10 years ago when I first started DJing. It took a long time before I got the chance to play on a giant stereo. It's a huge difference going from a bedroom, your headphones, to suddenly you can't hear your headphones, bass pounding, shirt shaking, people screaming. It's definitely an experience you got to get used to. So yeah, I'm just thrilled to be a part of it all. Got to see a lot of new faces, got to recognize some talent. Just kind of wish I had the teacher that 10 years ago when I came out.
If you're interested in music at all, and just at all, this would definitely be something for you. It's DJs coming out, they're playing music, they're blending the music together. So it's not just you're hearing one song and then the next. You're hearing songs blended in ways that you would never have thought, or songs never would have thought go together. And it's more of a performance than most people would think the average DJ is doing. So yeah, if you're interested in DJing or electronic music, electronic production at all, it's kind of like a melting pot. A lot of people are coming together in Thunder Bay who may not have met before, are coming to Open Decks. So it's just there's a lot of people interested in electronic music here, and it's just a great place to be.
And don't forget, we have our fund drive coming up here on CILU 102.7 FM. To donate, you can call us at area code 807-343-8881. You can log on to our website at luradio.ca and click on the donate button. And if you can't catch us during the fund drive, please feel free to donate year-round. We are your only campus and community radio station here in Thunder Bay, CILU 102.7 FM.
Right on. Thanks for watching another exciting episode of Wired for Sound. If you want to be on the show, email us at cable10@shaw.ca and we'll let you know if you can or not. I'm sure you can. Well, I'm Sarah MacArthur.
And I'm Jason Wellwood.
And you're watching Wired for Sound.